There's this place of sitting before Jesus in a sort of a heart that is tuned to his rhythm, that we are committed to only move at the pace of obedience. Hear that. We will only move at the pace of obedience. And so we tune our soul to everything he's saying, and we only move when he invites us to move. We don't try to get busy and do things for him. Listen, Martha was loved by Jesus. Jesus loved Martha. He was not rebuking Martha. He was tenderly calling her out of her frustrated striving. And see, here's Martha striving and striving and striving, and she's pointing at the one that's at the feet, saying, "You're not doing enough." Hey. And I tell you, he allows that accusation to come because there is a place that we partner with Jesus, and we actually hold hands with him in this place of persecution when we decide we are only going to do what he says to do. We're only going to say what he says to say. And the busy ones will say, "You're not doing enough."
That's right.
And I will tell you something. We will waste more time by running ahead than we will ever waste by waiting. You can't waste time by waiting.
That word waiting is a word that's been lost today. We have lost the word waiting in the modern church. And I believe that God is calling the church back to the waiting room. Hey! Calling us, learning how to wait, learning how to steward, how to minister to his heart, how to attune to his heart. And I believe that he's kicking the church. And I believe that's what 2020, one of the main things that he was doing in 2020. He goes, I want to get you into a different posture. And so because Martha didn't learn how to wait in Luke 10, when crisis came to her life, she was pacing in her room, and all she had were accusations at Jesus, saying, "If you'd have been here on time, my brother wouldn't be dead." And all she had, because all she lived in was plastic theology. See, waiting delivers you from the needs and the great things that you're going to do for Jesus, and the waiting crucifies the flesh. It burns up all your own gifts and ingenuity and gifting and anointing and strategy, and it crushes you in that place of learning how to move with him in his timing and how to move with him in his timing. Martha didn't learn how to wait. Therefore, when she hit a real crisis, all she had was plastic theology. All she had were nice buzzwords, bumper stickers, and t-shirts, but no reality to pull on the heart of God. And see, this is the difference in John 11 at the death of Lazarus.
That's it.
Martha tried to barge into the doctor's office. Mary got called into the doctor's office because Mary stayed back in the house, sitting down and waiting. And Martha came back to her and said, the teacher has come and he's calling for you. And I believe that we're going to see Marys arise across the earth in a crisis for a dead Lazarus generation. And we're going to see apostolic authority, apostolic power, apostolic works born to the ones who have learned to wait on him.